All right, everybody, happy Labor Day weekend. It is September 3rd. We are going to jump into our Cave Creek Carefree monthly market update. So buckle up, let's go. All right, so our active listings are down 48.3% over this time last year. This time last year, we didn't have much inventory, so to have it down almost 50% from that is crazy. Our sold listings are down just a little bit, 4.3%, but like I said, people are actually able to take vacations for the first time in a year and a half, and they have. But with all that said, our sold listings still aren't down. It's just kind of compressed our market a little bit more because we have even less stuff to sell. Now, our median price per square foot is up 20.5% over this time last year, which is still great considering that, we're at $285.86 per square foot on average in Cave Creek and Carefree. That is great considering most average appreciation is about 2 to 4%. Then we get down to our months of supply. And of course, with active listings being down a bunch, that means our supply is also down 46% over this time last year. We're currently sitting at 0.82 months of supply, meaning all things considered, we're in a really, really hot seller's market still. Then our median days on market is also down 32.7% over this time last year, with our median days on market being about 33 days, meaning if you list the home, price the home properly, and market it properly, in about 33 days, that home should be sold. So let's jump over now to our supply and demand by price point because they are not always the same. Like I said, we're at 0.82, just over 3 weeks worth of supply of inventory in Cave Creek and Carefree combined. So when we look at the $0 to $100,000 price range and the $100,000 to $200,000 price range, we have no data. There were no homes to sell, therefore nothing sold. So there's nothing to calculate. It doesn't mean zero. It's different. That's for another video. But we don't have anything to calculate. Now in the $200,000 to $300,000 price range, that is the very top of the entry market in Cave Creek and Carefree. It's usually a condo or a very, very small home. And we didn't have any new ones come on the market, and the two we did have sold. So now we're at true statistical zero for Cave Creek and Carefree, meaning it literally cannot get any white hotter than it is now, if that's a term, white hotter. Anyway, it's a white hot seller's market. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, then we jump down to the $300,000 to $500,000 price range. That's pretty much entry level now in Cave Creek and Carefree. We're sitting at 0.54, so just over 2 weeks worth of supply in Cave Creek and Carefree. Then we get to the $500,000 to $700,000 price range. This is one of the two price brackets where you see the most homes listed. You're sitting at 0.63, so not quite 3 weeks, but more than 2 weeks worth of supply. When you get to the $700,000 to $1 million price range in Cave Creek and Carefree, you're at 0.38. So about a week and a half worth of inventory, not even 2 weeks worth of inventory. And that is a great place to be for $700,000 to $1 million, because that's borderline luxury. Then we get into the luxury market from 1 to 3 million, and we're at 1.63 months of supply. That's not bad. Yeah, it's more than the other price ranges, but keep in mind, people buying in those price ranges can and do vacation because they can afford it. And so they try not to go places that are crazy hot in the summer. We have a lot of second, third, fourth, and fifth homeowners here in Cave Creek and Carefree. So a lot of these people are somewhere cooler, and that's okay. But it's just, got to keep in mind the seasonality. So yes, if you're selling a $1 to $3 million home, it might take you a month, maybe two, but if you're selling something under that, it should be gone in a white hot minute. Then we get to the $3 million price range or more. We don't have any data for that price range this month because there's 8 listings, but none of them sold. So we don't have anything to calculate. But this time last year, the $3 million range in Cave Creek and Carefree was only 3 months, which was great. We sold a lot of very high-end homes last summer, primarily because Arizona was one of the few states that was open where people could go on vacation if they wanted to. If you're wondering what your home might sell for in today's market, go ahead and give me a call at 480-717-9405 or visit my website below in the description at DustiMartinRealtor.com.